Earlier this year, Kevin Federline demanded that Britney Spears give him more child support. He claims that as their two sons grow older, $20,000 per month is no longer enough. Now, Britney has been ordered to pay out $110,000 to her ex. And she could be on the hook to pay out much, much more. Of the ordered payout $110,000, $100,000 will go to cover Federline's legal expenses, including services and fees. $10,000 will be given to Benchmark Resolution Group, court documents reveal. All things considered, since Federline requested that she pay the costs that he was already anticipating, including $250,000 in attorney's fees and $100,000 for forensic accounting, this could have been worse. But this order isn't a resolution to their ongoing disagreement about child support payments. We tried to see if we could voluntarily come to an agreement on what the increased number of child support would be, Federline's legal team tells E! And the attorney laments. In the process for doing that, Britney's team came back with several conditions that were not acceptable. As a result, Federline's attorney says, Kevin had to file a formal request that the court determine what the appropriate amount for child support is. That's generally how disputes about child support payments are settled. If the court decides that this should be a reasonable needs order, Federline's attorney shares, then we're going to use expert testimony to establish what the reasonable needs are of the minor children. It should be very interesting to see an itemized list that will explain why two middle school-aged boys with no special health issues are so expensive that they cost more than $20,000 per month. This was an initial contributive payment, the attorney says, of this $110,000 payment that the court ordered. If Britney and the conservators continue to fight tooth and nail about turning over any financial information, Federline's attorney threatens, this will not be the last fee order they're ordered to pay me on Kevin's behalf. It's puzzling why they're putting so much energy into fighting the disclosure of her finances, Team Federline says. But I'm not deterred. It sounds like Federline's team is going out look into what Britney spends on her sons, directly and indirectly, and argue that Kevin Federline should get that much. Federline's team is confident that they will get what they're looking for. We will get there eventually, Federline's attorney says. It's just a question of how much they want to cost themselves creating speed bumps on the road to the ultimate destination. He sounds very sure of himself. But that's kind of his job. The next few hearings, he continues. They will be reporting to a private settlement judge. Federline's attorney concludes, the private judge will help resolve any discovery issues to see whether or not he can get the parties to agree on some interim findings that would avoid all-out, hand-to-hand litigation combat. Obviously, no matter what arguments are made in court, no one should look at Sean Preston or Jaden as somehow demanding more cash. This is a dispute between their parents. Similarly, it is Federline's attorney's sworn duty to try to squeeze every cent out of Britney that he can. Hess just doing his job. Though many believe that Hess hoping for extra cash to support his multiple other children, Federline's argument does make some sense. We're not sure how the boys getting older somehow costs more than $20,000 a month, especially since Federline does not have them all of the time. But it is true that both Kevin Federline and Britney Spears are in different financial situations than they were about a decade ago, when the child support arrangements were made. An updated child support arrangement could cost Britney major cash. What do you think about it? Share your opinion in the comments below the video. And also subscribe to the channel not to miss new, interesting videos.